Hello, fight fans. Welcome to another episode of More Than a Fight podcast. I am your host, Jose Alfredo Alcázar. Bienvenidos. And this is your co-host,
Juan.
And then we got
John.
Behind the camera. This is episode 27 of More Than a Fight podcast. We are dedicating this one to the world of boxing. And we had a few cards this week. One was actually on Friday. Then we had a couple on Saturday. Where do you want to kick this off?
Let's go ahead and get started with the first guy, Sonny Edwards.
That guy. No, I'm kidding. He's a great boxer.
Versus Alvarado. What was Alvarado's first name? I forget.
Felix, man.
So Sonny Edwards versus Felix Alvarado.
Yeah, I had a lot of confidence in Alvarado, at least me, because it happens a lot. Western fighters, Mexicans especially, and fighters that fight like him go overseas and seem to exploit their champions a lot of times because they just never fought someone with so much pressure. And I'm like, at plus 400, I'll take a big shot on Alvarado. And he looked good for like 4 rounds.
Yeah.
When Sonny Edwards got tired and was getting tagged, but props to Sonny Edwards, man. He's very slick.
Did it look good? Like his movement looked pretty good.
I imagine if he punched hard. No, just mad.
Well, also, this was Sonny Edwards' test because we hadn't really seen him against anybody that you could say, okay, this dude's a risk or this dude is risky. And Alvarado was definitely that.
He moved up from 108, and he still looked bigger than Sonny, though.
Sonny Edwards needs to get rid of the hair.
You don't like his facial hair? Did it look good?
No. I'm talking about the
His
top
hair?
of his, yeah.
Like
He looks like he's 20 going on 40.
Bruh. No. Maybe 30.
But okay, he was calling out Bam.
Battle of the Slicksters? I don't know. What would you say?
It would be an interesting fight. I personally, from what I've seen from Sonny, if we're going to base it on Alvarado, because Alvarado is his toughest test, because it's obvious that who Bam has fought, and you can obviously say that Bam has had, without a doubt, the better opposition. If we're just going to base it on Alvarado, it's hard to say that Sonny has a chance, with all respect. Just based on what we've seen from Bam Rodriguez, he is the far more skilled boxer. Or how do you see it? When are you?
I think it plays more into both their games, too, because Sonny Edwards is, if you're boxing him, you saw how slick he is. He was hard to hit, though. Even when Alvarado had him cornered, he didn't really hit him.
No, I mean, that was the whole thing. Like, Alvarado was just trying to get in there. I feel like, okay, yeah, Bam would have more success, but would it be enough? I don't know.
I would favor Bam. I wouldn't even call that one. That would be a pick'em fight to me because they're both slick fighters.
Yeah. They're just, or that, or it could be boring as fuck and they just spin in each other.
Maybe.
All right. So not bad. Like,
Favorites.
going from England. Let's just go ahead and talk about the idiot of the weekend.
Which one? There was one?
Oh,
Just kidding. Which
Montana Love.
one? Oh, yeah.
Versus
Well, we were watching
Stevie
UFC during
Sparks.
this. I'll keep it real.
Yeah.
But what do you got to say about Alfredo?
Initially to start the fight, first round was really good. Looked like Montana Love was doing what he does, what I've seen from him before. But then in the second round, that's where the fight changed because Montana Love came out confident again, doing what he does, and then Dalton Smith caught him.
Not Dalton Smith.
I'm sorry,
Stevie Sparks.
Stevie Sparks. My apologies.
Sparked him.
Yeah, there you go. He caught him clean and put him down. And then obviously before this,
That's Royal Rumble shit. He eliminated
before
him.
this, they were clinching and wrestling a lot in every round. But before this happened, I was scoring every round. Obviously, the first I gave to Love. The second I gave to Stevie Sparks. I freaking had everything on here, and now I can't open the damn doc. But anyway,
You had an apple.
before it got to this point, I had Stevie Sparks up by 1 round because this happened in the 6th round. So I had it 3-2 for Spark because Montana Love did come back and win a couple rounds. And even in the round in which Stevie Sparks put Montana Love down, I thought Montana Love closed the round out well because he ended up recovering from the knockdown and he boxed his way back into the round. That being said, Stevie Sparks was landing some good shots on Montana. Montana was able to counter cleanly a couple times, but it was really the roughhousing that, yes, was on Stevie Sparks' side. And then before this again, there was a headbutt in the beginning of the 6th round where Montana got a cut over his right eye. And they had the doctor look at it. And to me at that point, that's where I was like, hold on, is he trying to get out of this fight? Because it seemed like he was telling the doctor he couldn't see. But in my opinion, from what I saw, it wasn't that bad of a cut to the point where he could argue that he couldn't see. But to me, he realized, in my opinion again, Montana Love realized I'm in with a guy that I'm having a lot of trouble with and is able to hurt me. And maybe this cut is a way for me to get out. I know that sounds bad, but that's how I took it. That's what his body language said to me. And then right after they allowed the fight to go on after the doctor looked at the cut, what happened? Spark landed a couple shots on Love. Love clinched. They started wrestling again. He pushes him towards the ropes. And then what John played is what transpired. He basically threw him over the top rope. And thankfully, Stevie Sparks was able to land on his feet because that could have been a lot worse than what it was.
No,
Right here, like, as you
that's
can
the whole
see,
thing.
it's
Is completely on purpose.
Whoa. That could have been a lot. Well, look at that. Imagine if he would have landed like that.
On the concrete.
Thankfully, he didn't. And thankfully, he somehow was able to use the ropes to, like, catch himself a bit so he could land on his feet. I meant to look up the name of the ref. Maybe.
We know that guy.
Yeah, look at that.
Remember his name?
So that's the whole thing. Like, that's why. Do I think it's a bad disqualification? No. I mean,
No.
Eddie Hearn was like, it's horrible, you know. But fuck that.
He shouldn't have thrown him over. It was so obvious too.
Because you know how far you can push. You know, like, even then, like, you can feel him going, like, you could have stopped.
But
so yeah, Stevie Sparks wins the belt.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was
gonna be a rematch?
It was unfortunate because it could have been
a great fight.
If they had allowed it to go on, it could have been a lot better. Or I mean, it could have. I'm not saying a lot better. It was a really good fight. But again, even before that transpired, when Montana got that cut above his right eye, and again, I didn't feel it was that bad. I felt like he was already trying to say, hey, I see him seeing a little blurry. And we've seen plenty of cuts. And in my opinion, it wasn't that bad.
That's what I was going to ask. Has he been cut like that before?
I don't think he's been cut. A lot of people freak out.
I saw the after on the social media, and that was one of his things after the fight. He was looking in the mirror like, look at the cut.
No, he probably hasn't been cut like that or bled throughout a fight and freaked him out.
I guess that could
never
be.
know, that's what I think happened.
I hope this fight they order a rematch. They just go into a rematch right away.
Yeah.
By the way, they also said at the end of the fight, it was Claudia Trejo that reported at the end of the fight for because she was doing the commentary. She was on the commentary team for DAZN,
so what she said?
Saying that the commission is going to look into the action that Montana Love did, and if they deem that it wasn't intentional, then it'll go to
no contest.
No contest. But if they deem it that it was intentional, then Stevie Sparks keeps the belt, and he's the champion as he currently is. But there will be an investigation into this fight, and it'll be the first Tuesday of December because apparently they do it every first Tuesday of the month.
It's gonna be easy.
Why it takes 30 days, I don't know, but that's how it is.
It's gonna be easy. It was an intent.
But Montana Love for his homecoming fight, that it was his event because it was his. He was the showcase fighter of the night.
Pressure.
He didn't look as good as he could have, but again, maybe the fight would have continued. But
Stevie Sparks was better than expected.
Yeah, he looked really good. He had a good game plan. And not that Montana couldn't have won the fight had it gone on, but it was very, very close, very competitive fight.
Speaking of better than expected, we have Ahmed Alakamani versus Bentley.
Just say Janibek, bro.
Janibek.
That's what everyone knows him as.
Denzel
Kazakh style.
Too Sharp Bentley.
See, but they didn't take his nickname seriously, dude. He's too sharp.
You look good.
That was a good fight,
man. Considering what Aram and TopRank were trying to build up Janibek to be, because of course, if you're gonna do Kazakh style, automatically you go to the biggest fighter from the region, which is Gennady Golovkin. And when you hear Kazakh style, you think, okay, this dude's gonna be no joke.
I can't believe Boo Boo gave up his belts not to fight this guy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll change his mind and go, okay, you know what, I can beat him.
Oh, so you're saying he's gonna ask for his belt back and maybe fight him?
He can't ask for his belt, but he's got to go get the belt.
Take back.
But Bentley landed some good shots on Janibek. I mean, for
I think
sure,
it was like
Janibek's
116
style.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janibek did land the cleaner shots without a doubt. He went to the body, went upstairs. He had really good feints. But Bentley was game. He was there to fight. He came to win. So you gotta give him some respect, considering he came from overseas too. I mean, he was had everything going against him, and he still put on a really good fight.
True.
But yeah, I would love to see Boo Boo come back down, and now that he's seen Janibek, I think he can beat him based on what I saw.
Well, Boo Boo doesn't have anything lined up, right?
Nah, Doodoo just gave
And
up
he
his
sounds
belt.
okay. You want to do it like that?
Bro, I have an accent. Boo Boo, my bad.
All right, that's fine.
He's trying to go
That's
up to
fine.
165 and challenge.
168.
Damn it. Yeah, 160. My bad. But maybe he
I
asked
would
for a
like to
catch
see
weight.
him fight Janibek now after this fight. I think Demetrius can beat him without a doubt.
Wow, no, yeah,
Because
based on that, yes.
he's not. It's again, they did a good job because I thought he was gonna knock out Bentley because Bentley's he's a, with all due respect, a UK fighter that sometimes you, like Juan said with Edwards and Alvarado, it's like sometimes when they fight these American or guys that they've never seen in the UK, with all due respect, I'm not saying the UK has bad fighters, just sometimes when they see guys that aren't from the UK,
different fighting styles.
different styles, they tend to lose. But Bentley made a good account of himself, so good for him.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, and then let's move on to Sunday. Or do you want? Oh wait, actually,
go
on
to
the
Sunday.
undercard.
Alfredo needs to know about it.
No. We can do the undercard of Bentley. Janibek Bentley is Emiliano
Emiliano Vargas made his debut for Showtime
versus Martinez.
Yeah, I don't know his opponent, but
yeah, it was,
I mean the legend.
And finally, this is my first time seeing one of Fernando Vargas's kids because they're all over social media. They've been all over social media.
they're all
And I'm
boxers?
like, when are these cats gonna fight?
3.
So I mean, good for them that they have that.
Oh, they're a little older now.
That name.
Well, figure he doesn't want for them to get messed up young.
Oh, I agree.
Because he started going too high too quick.
Absolutely.
You know, he knows how to enter, especially nowadays. Like, oh, you want to fight fucking Logan Paul's cousin? I mean, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he could do.
Oh, Vargas started fighting fucking the best in the division at like 21. Or wasn't he a champion like at 20 or 19?
No. But
20.
I'm saying for his son.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's why his career was so short.
Yeah.
Vargas, because he took just too much of a beating too young.
So yeah, he knows what
retired
he's
young.
trying to do.
But
Yeah.
there's a middle ground. Oof. Yeah, but
He
what a
probably heard it from
knockout.
he probably heard it from so many people.
What a
Hey, they
big
threw you into the
knockout.
wolves too young.
Yeah.
He's scared to do that to his kids. He's like he's trying to make sure they're 100% ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's pretty freaking nice, though. Oh, he's humble. I just saw his shorts, bro. Damn.
I mean, it's like I said, it's finally nice to see these dudes out there because, like I said, they're all over social media, but I had never seen them fight. Even when they signed to Triller, because obviously that didn't go down well because Triller got out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why.
Oh, they're Fight TV. Triller's Fight TV, right? FIT.
Well,
Because it says Fight
I don't
TV
know
by
how-
Triller.
okay,
no. Yeah, Triller is the
I
the
could
company
have
that
sworn
owns.
these dudes had signed to Triller.
Maybe.
All the
maybe
three of
one
them.
fight.
Yeah, because Logan
The
Paul
three
did too,
Vargas
remember?
brothers.
I mean, Jake Paul.
Huh?
At first. Didn't Jake Paul sign there too?
Oh,
Triller?
I don't know.
Or he fought once for
No,
Triller
I
and then
think
he
it's
kind of went
just-
away?
Contract.
You might be
Yeah.
right. But no, yeah. Obviously, they did a great debut for Emiliano. We still have yet to see the other Vargas brothers. I don't even know if they fought this year. To be honest.
I think they have a.
There's
they fought
Amado, and then there's Fernando Senior or
Junior,
Fernando
way-
Junior. So, excuse me.
I think they should do the hairstyle like their dad, the little.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
As a
about.
tribute, right?
100%.
But that was a good fight. I mean, a good showing for Emiliano. I mean, good for him.
So we're
Looked
talking
really
about easy wins.
Oh
right?
yeah. They're trying to
Well-
build up his confidence, build up his record.
Okay,
too.
we'll jump into this then.
Well, I
What
mean,
was
you
that
thought Deji was gonna win, John. Shit.
other fight?
No, I
John was arguing that Deji's size was gonna be too much.
true.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, he's
Hey.
got the body of a boxer.
It was probably the worst.
He has the
one
same
I've
type
seen
of
so
body
far.
David Benavidez fighting. He's a beast.
This is the worst one
Yeah.
I've seen so far.
Yeah, Mayweather for some reason actually wanted to fight this, embarrass him. I don't know.
No. Like
Maybe they've been making
Even
fun
the
of him
first
on
round,
social. I don't know.
he was just like,
Yeah, but there was no way Deji was gonna hit him though. That's why he felt so safe. Well, actually, he did hit him, as you can see.
Stop it.
Dude, he almost knocked him out.
Look,
You can
he's
see his
almost
eye.
blind.
He almost blinded him.
Almost blind.
He has a boo boo, bro. Look at him. He's telling you he got a boo boo.
Floyd should be focusing on tank tape, but no.
It's not. He's not the promoter. It's Ellerby. You don't want to do.
It's
shit.
called Mayweather Promotion.
You don't
Anyways.
care. He's
So I don't
busy
think.
making money.
I think this is really gonna kind of put a damper because this was really the worst one. I don't see how he's gonna pull another one off in 2 months. Because think about it, he just did one like a month and a half ago.
I'll do one in 2 months. Why not?
Think it's who?
In February?
Yeah.
I mean, January, I'm sorry.
somewhere he's not taking any damage. There's 6-round exhibitions.
Look
He's
at the
gonna keep
damage
taking-
he took.
I can't believe you guys just said
Dude, he
damage.
had damage though. Actually, he might need a few months
What
to recover.
damage?
And then here we go.
The homie Tommy Fury.
Versus Rolly Lambert is a champion from Cameroon.
Nice.
He had a belt. And I haven't really watched Fury fight. And then I realized why. Because homie is terrible.
Oh yeah, that's putting
Damn,
a
you gotta
gun.
see.
Like,
You gotta say it like that. He's not as good as you thought, maybe. Or maybe Rolly was too good.
They also
Is it
had
easy on him?
Jake Paul talking shit during commentary. Wait.
Here's a
yeah, I
commentator.
saw this freaking John Fury.
Jake Paul, this is when Jake Paul they put him on commentary and he was like, Fury looks horrible. He's not doing nothing.
Oh, he was a
And then-
lion.
And then here we go.
So infuriated the senior Fury right here. He was ready to fight him, dude. Yeah, dude. Tyson looks so much like him, dude. It's crazy. He's gonna dislocate his
And
hip,
then-
dude. You better be careful.
Tommy had to get into it.
Oh yeah. Let me defend my dad. No, stop. That was all show, dude. Oh shit, no.
And it was
maybe
this
not.
whole, you get in, you come out here, you get in, you go over here. And then this is on Jake Paul's.
dicks. That's pretty funny though. That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Hey, what was he gonna do though? Trying to fucking he ain't gonna fight.
I don't see it happening because I think Tommy knows he's gonna get hurt.
I don't think Tommy's scared. I
Because
think it's
Jake
his
said-
parent, his dad.
I saw on social Jake said he's giving Frank Warren 7 days to send him a contract.
he's
that
doing what
he'll
Fury
fight
did.
Tommy in the UK.
He's doing what Fury did to the
Yeah.
other guy.
Exactly. But no, I don't see why would Tommy Fury take this because he seems to be one of those people that
It was
because he's a social
terrible.
media person, so they're all about themselves. So I think he doesn't want to get embarrassed.
But at the
which
moment,
is what's going
it
to
was
happen.
literally like 2 minutes of them saying, you come in the ring. No, you come out of the ring.
Oh,
You come into the ring.
I,
No,
thought- I
you
was
coming out.
trying to see who was gonna win that
Okay.
argument.
Let
Yeah,
me know
it
when you
was
guys are done with this.
terrible.
Alright.
But so
Go to the
we're
next
gonna
one.
move on to the
Alfredo
next
doesn't
one?
approve. Yeah.
Let's go to the Dalton Smith fight.
Oh, that's
Oh.
that's upcoming.
He fought
Dalton Smith.
Kaisee
Benjamin.
and this was in the UK.
So that was the undercard to
Natasha Jonas.
Natasha Jonas and Davi. I don't remember. Just something.
Yeah.
Declare.
Dakiri.
To carry. Jonas won it 10-0.
Yeah, it was very
I wasn't excited for that one.
I don't
underwhelming.
really have
Or
anything
not even
about-
underwhelming. I don't think it's
I
a good
really
word,
couldn't
but it
watch
just
the other
wasn't-
one. I was at
wasn't
work,
a
so why
good,
lie?
matchup.
Now, I watched the Jonas Dakari. The Smith one.
Yeah,
it's
Dalton
not really-
Smith against Kaisee Benjamin was actually a very good fight.
Eh,
I thought it was very close. I thought Kaisee was doing really well against somebody like Dalton Smith, who's supposed to be potentially a guy that can come over here to the U.S. and make some noise. And I thought Kaisee's because he was a southpaw, he was landing some good shots on Smith, man. I think if he had some power, he might have even he might have done a little something to Smith. But credit to Dalton Smith because he came back and in the later rounds he landed some really, really good shots on Kaisee. That that right over the top of Kaisee's jab was really good. In the 12th round, he even rocked him in the 12th, and before that, he hurt him in the 10th as well. The scorecards were pretty close. The judges had it 115 to 114, then 117 to 112, 116 to 113. For a unanimous decision for Dalton Smith, who stayed undefeated. But this was actually a very good fight. I had never seen Kaisee Benjamin fight. He was a slick fighter. He had a really nice jab. Like I said, I mean, if he had a little more punching power, or maybe he didn't sit down on his punches enough, I thought he might have been able to pull it out. And you have to think that Dalton Smith was the favorite, so you kind of got to hurt the guy, especially in the later rounds. But Smith ended up doing that, so I thought he just barely pulled it out. But it was actually a really good fight.
All right. So let's move on to the weekend. Close it up real quick. Mm-hmm. So, first one is going to be the Yarde, right? Gonna be the first one.
Well, we can talk about Yarde. He's fighting someone that has a good record, but hasn't fought anyone.
So Davies versus Baluta in the UK.
Yeah, see, I'm not.
Versus Anthony Yarde versus Stephanie Koykov.
Yeah, except for Yarde, all these fighters are new to me, so I'm gonna have to watch and pay attention, take some notes, and follow them from here because I'm not very familiar.
Yeah, so this is basically just making sure that Yarde can fight Beterbiev in January.
Yeah,
you better hope he knocks the other guy out quick, or else he ain't fighting no fucking January.
Yeah, this is the guy he's fighting. This is Stefani.
I mean, he looks intimidating.
Yeah. But he's been fighting some cans. If you look up his record, the people he's been fighting,
there's about 3 or 4 opponents on there with losses in the 40s.
Yeah,
that's a lot of losses. I think one of his opponents has 60 plus losses, which is insane. But no, I'm not surprised by this. And I honestly think this dude knows what he's coming in to do. Just give Anthony Yarde basically a sparring session, but in an actual ring where somebody has to win. But
he's gonna win.
I'm not surprised by this. I think Frank Warren knows what he's doing. He knows that Artur Beterbiev is down the street, so all they have to do is get the job done with this guy, which Anthony Yarde should be able to do. But me personally, I almost want him to struggle. I know that sounds bad.
Bro, that's messed up.
Because I do not want to see Anthony Yarde versus Artur Beterbiev because why the hell are we going to see that fight? We should see Anthony Yarde against Joshua Buatsi. He's not going to do anything to Artur Beterbiev. If he goes 5 rounds, I'll be amazed. Artur Beterbiev is going to knock his ass out.
We also thought the Commanders were going to beat the Eagles, but you saw what happened.
Yeah, I did. I was going to bet on that game.
You didn't, though.
Anyway, my point is, Anthony Yarde is good, but he's not great. And he's going to have to be great and then some to beat somebody like Artur Beterbiev, and he has not shown that.
But then, who's Beterbiev going to fight?
He needs to fight Bivol. The only guy that matters.
Chill.
The only guy that matters.
They got to stay busy, too, not fight once a year.
But that's the problem, though, is that Yarde has to... So you want the guy to lose, but then Koykov, if he wins, doesn't he get the automatic spot?
No. That's not how it works.
I think if I were Anthony Yarde, I would have gone after Lyndon Arthur for a 3rd fight. That would have been entertaining.
Yeah, for you, but what's the point of it? There's no point.
In the UK, it's an entertaining fight.
There's no point to it.
You could argue that the Lyndon Arthur fight, the second one, was stopped prematurely. Because I thought Lyndon Arthur could have kept going.
Why would Yarde want to fight him again?
We're trying to make money here.
Lyndon Arthur won the first fight. Anthony Yarde won the second fight. So naturally, you go to a trilogy.
Why? Yarde's going to get better if you... Why?
Yeah. Anyway,
That makes no
He's
sense.
getting better because of his promoter.
I think
Yeah,
probably
well,
the best
don't
fight of
ruin
the
it.
weekend is going to be Jaime Mungia versus.
Well, you never know with
it's
the
not saying
Argentines.
much.
He might be
It's
tough. I
not
don't
saying.
know. Coria,
Let's
I
keep
think
it-
we've seen fight. I don't remember who, but I know we've seen him fight.
I'm gonna keep it real on this one. I don't like this.
They need to chill with Mungia, dude. They
I
got to
think
give him
it's,
a real
it's
opponent.
what are we doing here? If I'm gonna critique Jermall Charlo, then I gotta do the same with Mungia. Why is this fight happening?
I mean, it is.
Who is this cat? Mungia is at a level, or is supposed to be at a certain level, where he's supposed to be fighting guys of significance, not going backwards. With all due respect.
So he's 21 and
Korea.
5 with 8 knockouts. Yet to fight for a title. No wins and no.
It's not a good fight. It's a stay busy fight. I
He got knocked out by
I think
Janibek.
Golden Boy did not handle this one right. They could.
Golden
I
Boy's
feel-
just protecting Mungia. That's
I'm
all.
wondering. Well, I don't know if it's Golden Boy or Zanfer.
Well,
That's
look
the
what happened to
problem.
Ramirez.
Well, no, Ramirez deserved that title shot though. He
No,
was just
but I'm
not as
saying,
good
like,
as
Zerto
Bevo.
lost.
Yeah,
So let's just
Yeah, but
take it
that's
easier.
different.
Let's
That's
just
a little
slow it
different.
down.
That's different.
Zerto had 44 fights. Now
Yeah.
this guy has 40 also. I can't say shit.
No, Mungia. This is stay busy for Mungia. It's not a good fight either. If like I said, just like I went after Anthony Yarde, gotta do the same thing with Mungia. Not a good fight. It's a stay busy fight. Let's just be honest. And Mungia has to fight somebody of significance as of 2023. Period. Or go after a title. You can't keep fighting these dudes when you have as many fights as he had. Or even go after Hogan again. Because Dennis Hogan, in the eyes of a lot of people, beat Mungia in Tijuana.
He's not gonna fight him again.
So, I mean,
That's
it
pointless.
could have been a lot better fights.
That's wishful thinking. He ain't gonna fight Hogan.
But anyway, it's going to be a lackluster Saturday, in my opinion, as far as fights go.
Yeah, even UFC.
Maybe I'm being too much of a Scrooge.
Yeah, Scrooge, Ebenezer over here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about these.
So we got Rahman Jr. versus Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy is 1-0. If you look back in our other episode, we had him. He knocked the guy out. Also, yeah, I think it was maybe second round or something like that.
Yeah.
Then I have no idea who else is on there other
You
than
don't follow any YouTube accounts right there?
Ice Poseidon.
Oh, there you-
versus
Alfredo follows
Brandon
him.
Buckingham.
Oh,
FaZe
man.
Temper, so he must be part of FaZe Clan.
He's FaZe Clan, bro. He's cool.
What the hell's FaZe Clan?
That's
Bro.
a gaming organization.
Bro.
And then Dean the Great versus Waleed Shark. I don't know.
And then Fangs versus who?
Gargies.
Gorgeous?
Gargy.
Gargies? Oh, yeah.
It's like
well,
True Georgie, but with an A.
well, it's
Well,
gonna be a fun Saturday.
the only eye-catching one there is Hardy and Rahman Jr.
No.
That's about it.
Wait, you're saying
Hardy's going to knock him out.
they're more eye-catching than Gargies and the other girl?
As far as entertainment,
Oh,
yes.
I misunderstood you, bro. All right, so.
No.
Yeah, that's it for this Saturday, honestly. I think, John?
Yeah. That's it. I mean,
Well, there's a little bit of news.
All right, what is
Um,
it? Hit us with it.
Tyson Fury now, and I think he's bipolar, or the shots he took from Wilder have affected him a lot more than we realized. Because now all of a sudden he's saying that he has to fight Anthony Joshua, that fight has to happen. But I could have sworn
How
like a
is
week
that-
ago to 2 weeks
how
ago,
are you
this
gonna-
man was saying that there's no way that fight's going to happen anymore, that Anthony Joshua had his chance. He turned down the contract, turned down the opportunity he gave him.
Someone
and
talked sense into him and so
he
told him how
was-
much money he would make
yeah.
off of it.
How do you just say, like, because of his CTE that
Not
he
his
wants
CTE.
to.
Someone just talked sense into him.
Into
No,
Fury?
he knew
Yeah.
when he saw the backlash that people
Yeah.
were like, we don't
Yeah.
care, you fight Chisora.
That could be it. I like to believe that's what it is, that he's feeling the pressure
Yeah,
from
but
fans
you
and
don't
saying,
say that he's fucking.
and True Gordy or True Jordy.
You don't, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
was-
The
that
guy
was good.
called him out and said, listen, nobody cares that you're fighting Chisora for the third time.
Third time.
Everybody knew that. As soon as they made that fight, it's like, who wants to see that? Just
Listen,
like
hey, not every idea works out. We go back to the
that
drawing
wasn't
board.
an idea. That's just two promoters trying to make money.
Yeah, that's an idea.
That's freaking Warren and Aram just trying to make money off of the British fans. And for some reason, they're buying all the tickets. Obviously, they want to see Tyson Fury fight. Because with all due respect, I know we've said it plenty of times. Derek Chisora does not need to be in the ring with Tyson Fury for no reason.
Yeah, but that's still well away.
I hope Chisora wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, but now he's back on the Anthony Joshua train.
I think we're done. Yeah, that's all we got.
Trying to think of what else we got.
What do you want to do?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the bell notification button.
Yeah, so you see when we come up, and we'll have another episode in a week.
All right.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Just bleed.